Welcome to Cottonwood Heights. This is my stomping grounds. This is where I grew up. Let's check it out today. Cottonwood Heights was incorporated as a city about 20 years ago, and it was pretty much built out at that point. I don't remember why they incorporated it as a city when they did. It wasn't because it finally had, enough people living in it. The boundaries of the city are pretty small, and so the population density of Cottonwood Heights right now sits at just shy of 32,000. The boundaries of Cottonwood Heights go from the east bench of the Wasatch Mountains here at about 65, 64-ish hundred south, and they extend out west to about 9th east, and then from that far west point on the northwest boundary of the city, it kind of tapers down to its south limit at Little Cottonwood Canyon, which is about 9,600 south. And so if you look at that on a map, it's relatively small compared to most of the other cities that we've looked at. It's definitely small compared to Harriman, Lehigh, Eagle Mountain, Salt Lake City itself, Holiday. It's relatively small, but it's a great place to live. Like I said, this is where I grew up, and it was a great place to grow up, great place for families. It's not quite the suburban, nothing but homes heaven that you get in some places. On the far west edge of Cottonwood Heights, there is a significant amount of commercial development. There's some office buildings, some restaurants, a bunch of good stuff, some retail. And at the far east end, right along the bench, is a development of upper end office buildings as well. In fact, some of those office spaces are some of the most expensive offices in the entire state. Right now in Cottonwood Heights, we have about 75 homes for sale. And the range of prices on that homes goes from, it was like 3.8 million right now, all the way down to condos, 2-bedroom condos that are going for like in the 300Ks. Average home price right now for a home in Cottonwood Heights comes to $710,000. And whenever you happen to be watching this, just reach out to me in the comments if you want to know what homes are looking like right now and what the average price is in Cottonwood Heights. There's a lot of beautiful parks in Cottonwood Heights, a few of them that lean a little bit into wilderness area and not just a big grassy place or playgrounds. I'm at Knudsen Park. My family comes here all the time, and it's beautiful. There's this stream. It's a little bit wilder up in this direction. It gets rocky. Knudsen Park also has a bunch of grassy area, and Crestwood Park is another one with a lot of just wilderness area, as well as some playground and grassy area and things like that. But lots of parks, and I grew up in playing all over Crestwood Park. I just grew up calling it the Gully. And Knudsen Park, I bring my kids here all the time now. I love these places. On top of all the parks, we've also got, of course, Big Cottonwood Canyon on the north end of Cottonwood Heights and Little Cottonwood Canyon on the south end. The nickname for Cottonwood Heights City is the city between the canyons. So what comes with all the canyons? Everything that Utah is known for, its outdoor lifestyle, especially the skiing. All that skiing up Big and Little Cottonwood Canyons is a big deal. So if you want to be close to skiing and the hiking and the biking in Utah, you can't do better than putting your house right here in Cottonwood Heights. I also wanted to mention a few specific restaurants in Cottonwood Heights because there are some icons. So just a few special mentions. Tuscany, the Porcupine is just right over here. The Tuscan's real close to, it's like down the hill from me. The Cotton Bottom, and right behind me is Sayola. This is my favorite restaurant in Cottonwood Heights. I know the owner, their family is beautiful. It's Vietnamese food, but they've also hired a sushi chef who does an awesome job. All the rolls are delicious, and they're all named after ski slopes in the canyons, both Big Cottonwood and Little Cottonwood Canyon ski slopes. So just an awesome place. I love it here. All of Cottonwood Heights is encompassed in the Canyon School District. And like we've said, this is a smaller city. The district is larger than just the city, but in Cottonwood Heights, we actually only have, I think it's 4 elementary schools, 1 middle school, Butler Middle, and this is where I went to middle school. How was it? Well, it was middle school, but it's graded really well. So 1 middle school, and then 1 high school, Brighton High School. Brighton High School, if we start from there, had a solid B+, great school. My brother went there. Butler here had an A. These are from niche.com, and all the elementary schools scored well between B's and A's. And then what's the website? I always get the order wrong, but it's like reportcard.gov.schools.com, whatever order that's all in. Everything in all the schools in Cottonwood Heights scored from like commendable to exemplary. All right, thanks for watching, guys. If I haven't done a video on a city that you're interested in yet, let me know. I'll make sure I do that one next. But this has been Cottonwood Heights. Cottonwood Heights has been a great place for me to live for most of my life. I grew up here and I didn't even move far away. I'm like 3 minutes north. I'm still close to family and my stomping grounds here. So thanks for watching. You guys have a good one. See you in the next one.